Hey guys. Okay, you already know who it is. My name is Modupe Obodo, aka Chef Mo. I almost said aka Food by Chef Mo. Okay, let me tell you guys one short story before I ask this question. Yeah, a while ago, when I just moved to the island, I resigned from my job and I needed to go back to my food business. Then I had this friend that thought that, oh, she actually used to, because she's no longer there. She was teaching in a big, one of the biggest schools in Lekki, yeah. And well, I was looking for where to just start a little something. So I talked to her and said, okay, babe, I beg, how far? Do you guys need a food vendor to be supplying you guys lunch every day? She said, like, ah, these are my colleagues, they will not pay. Oh." I said, okay, let me just give you food because I know what I make, yeah. So let me just give you food. Then maybe one or two people can see it and like it and also want. She said, okay, no problem. So how much will you sell for me? Then I didn't, sorry, we've all been in this shoe. Please don't judge me. I didn't charge her. I said, okay, I will do a plate for 500 naira. Then I remember that I was also supplying lunch to a an insurance company then. So I just took small from the ones I already made and gave to her, and she liked it. And the next thing she called me and said, Mo, my colleagues like it too. Some other people want to order. How much are you going to sell a plate? And I said, okay, you know what? If the quantity I'm going to be getting from the number of people that order from your school is much, I'm going to give you guys at 400 naira a plate. And trust me, yeah, no matter how much I sell my food, the quality remains top notch. Ask anybody that has bought food from me. Then the first day we delivered one plate. The second day we delivered two plates. The third day we delivered three plates. It kept increasing. The fourth day we delivered five plates. So the numbers kept increasing on a daily because food was top notch and the money was just shaking money. Imagine you buying afang soup for 400 naira. You have ekporoko, stock, dry fish, pomo, bobo inside. And that was how we were able to increase the number of people we were delivering food to in that particular school. And so I just thought that instead of everybody chatting me up separately, let me just create a group for everybody to be chatting me up to order for their food. So I created a group and added all my customers in that school on the group. Then when I did, oh, I made a lot of beautiful friends. Some we still talk till tomorrow, and she's going to be my girl for life. I'm going. Should I tag her? I won't tag her. I beg. Before people can steal my friend from me, but she's like a sister to me right now. Then numbers increased to 20, to 30, to 50. We kept increasing. Like in a day, I got confused with others because sometimes you have to mix up. We mixed up a lot of orders. There was this particular day something happened. Do you want to know what happened? Let me tell you. So while every Friday we usually make gizzard sauce and fried yam, yeah. Then I had a lot of people order for gizzard sauce, and I had a lot of people order for. We used to do beans. Our beans then, we still make good beans though. Just then we used to make. So our Friday lunch was special. In fact, almost the whole teachers in that school usually order for our. They don't miss our Friday lunch. So we make gizzard sauce and fried yam, or we make yam and plantain and fried beans on that Friday. And our beans is not the regular, trust me. So some people, majority of the people ordered for gizzard sauce and fried yam, while not much people ordered for beans and plantain. Then we made beans and plantain and gizzard sauce. Then we mixed up orders. In fact, I omitted a lot of people's names. Then it was crazy. Then we were behind time, so we were rushing to deliver. We didn't want to deliver late. People were already calling, "Mo, where's my food? Where's my food?" and all. So we were able to pack what we thought were the orders we got for that day. We packed everything and I sent my dispatch out and they went to deliver. Getting there, everybody picked their food because what I usually do was I write their name on their plates so nobody mixes anybody else's order. And when the food got there, uh, I got lots of calls. Mom, where is my food? Mom, where is my food? Ha! God. And when I'm agitated like this, let the ground just open up. Let it swallow me because I was so tense. I was like, ah, ma, did you order? She said, check my name and check the list. Because what I usually do is the names of everybody that orders. I have a list for everybody that orders for a particular day. And I wrote everybody's name. And I don't know how I omitted almost three names. And they had already paid. What do you do in this situation? What did I do? Okay, so everyone, they were really looking forward to gizzard and sauce and gizzard sauce and fried jam, yeah. And that's the rest of that day. Yeah, tago. What did I do? I was confused. In fact, I transferred the aggression to my girl. I said, I need to tell me. But you know what? So on the group, all this ranting was happening on the group, and everybody was seeing it. Everybody was saying the people that ate were now rubbing it in and say, no, today's food there. Yes, sir. I was like, can you people not just not just give me this review right now because I can't take it right now. So I allowed everybody ranted on the group. Yeah, everybody. Oh, they talked. They insult, they abuse everybody. More. Oh, yeah, pay my money. I didn't say anything. A human being that I am, I'm like, all kind of things. How much do people even pay that you come and be insulting like this? But you know what? I allowed them talk. When they finished talking, everybody ranted and all. And they're like, Mom, I'm so disappointed. How can you do this? I was look, I didn't even eat in the house. I was even I even ordered for my friend. I wanted her to test your food. Okay, okay, ma. I'm sorry, ma. When everybody finished talking, then I sent a very long voice note on the group and I was apologizing. I apologized to these people who almost dashed me money on top of the money. They had already paid for food that they did not collect. I apologized and I begged and I said, you know what? For this mistake, we're going to do a what do you call it? What's this thing you do when you've annoyed somebody? We're going to make it up to you. So the next order we made it up to them. And these are the reviews I got from that particular voice note. People called, texted, sent a private message and said, Mo, you know what? For that particular thing that you did, I will not stop buying your food. Because I know a lot of vendors that had come before you that had very shitty attitude. They never knew them. In fact, they don't accept their wrongs. They don't like corrections. They don't like people talking to them. But this is you. This is how, in fact, if it's me, I will not take that kind of insult that people gave me. But after everything said to you, after everything that was said to you, you still came back and apologized to people. And I said, well, I lose one customer, I lose 10. So I know what it took me to gather all of you. I would not be stupid to lose you guys. So that was the least I could do. And till tomorrow, I won't even lie to you. If I walk into that school today, I don't supply today. I don't supply them lunch every day because they said we increased our prices and most of them could not afford it to be buying every day. You know how country be now. Hey. So, but anytime I go to that school, maybe just to say hi, or more, I am still recognized just for that singular act. Now, let me tell you people a story. Sorry. I ordered for something on Instagram. I saw a page and I liked it, and they had it's a cookware page, and I wanted something, and I chatted them up, and they said DM for price, and I DM'd them for the price. That was a month ago. Until today, I've not gotten a response. When I ranted and said, what kind of page do you guys run? Why would you say DM for price? And I had sent you a message. If let's I go add the screenshots to this thing. I was insulted. The woman, I don't know who annoyed that day, but whoever is behind that page did a terrible job by responding. You need to see the response I got. Why I'm telling this story is I think a lot of business, sometimes when I see people, ill-mannered people running businesses, I'm like, I don't think, personally, I don't think an ill-mannered person should run a business because dealing with human beings is already a very difficult thing. Yeah, so sometimes Nigerian businesses are really lacking in this um, treating your customers right. I know customers are not always right. Yeah, trust me, people get for body. But I think as service givers, we should just learn to tolerate people and Okay, ma, I think I, for one, how I've been able to sustain and keep my customers, most of them, I've known most of my customers from years back, and they've been buying food from me from years back, like till tomorrow. If my girl did not relocate out of Nigeria, trust me, I'll still be the one making her food till tomorrow. Even as she's abroad now, she's still saying, "Mo, please, is there any way you can send food abroad for me? Because I cannot just leave you alone." Now, if I was rude to those people from that day, in fact, when they sent me that message and I started giving them back as they give me and they give it back. Trust me, they would have dragged the hell out of me, and I would have lost a lot of customers. Even if I had other customers outside the school patronizing me, yeah, but I still needed them to patronize me. I still needed them to buy from me, so I did not. I can't even bring myself, even till tomorrow. I think the main reason a lot of people have stuck with me over the years is because of my good character. You know, right? It's not easy. So I want to ask a question, yeah. What really turns you off in businesses? Like on this our Instagram streets now, you see a lot of DM for price, DM for price, DM for price. What's your turn off? Like my friend asked, a friend of mine posted something to this. She said, what is your turn off in businesses? Is it the DM for price that people say, or the slow response, or let me even add my own? Is it the ill mannered? Is it the nonchalant attitude people have towards their business? There was a time I wanted to buy a juicer. Yeah, I chatted this page on Instagram, and they said they sent their WhatsApp message. I should WhatsApp them, and I WhatsApped them and all, and talked. We talked, agreed the price and everything. Then they chatted me up, and I've said, okay, I've never bought from you guys before. Can I please pay when the order gets here? I don't mind. Just wait. Once I see the bike with the juicer, it was a lot of money. When I see the bike with the juicer, I'll just send your money to you. And the way I know that sometimes it's not okay for you to say pay before or pay on delivery sometimes, but I know they don't scam me for Instagram too much. When we say I cannot even trust anybody if it's not, I'm not buying. Don't worry, I rather walk into a store and buy. Then this lady comes at me with so much anger and hate. Like the I'm going to tag this. I'm going to screenshot these messages. It was so demeaning, and I'm like, do you even know me? It's okay for me to say. It's okay for me to get scared because I've been scammed not once, not twice on Instagram, and it's okay for me to say, can I please pay on delivery? And I'm sorry. And this person in quotes sells to celebrities. She sells to celebrity food bloggers. She sells to people high up there. And I said, okay, I saw her page on one of their pages, and I said, okay, let me just, they tagged her, and I said, no, let me just try it. And you have this kind of shitty attitude. Jesus. Maybe I just feel that sometimes vendors just feel, well, you don't have anything to offer me, you don't have money to buy my products, so I can talk to you anyhow I want to talk to you. How have you guys been coping with these ill-mannered people on the streets? Not even only Instagram. Sometimes I go to the restaurant with my husband and some lady is giving me bad attitude. She's nice to my husband and she's giving me that kind of attitude. Like, how do you handle it? Like, what's your experience? How have you been able to, you don't lash back at vendor way, tell you, say, excuse me, da, 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 as if you're doing her a favor by buying from her? How have you been able to cope with all these people? Like, trust me, I'm a vendor, yeah, but I buy stuff too, so I know how much I've been able to tolerate from these people. Or have you been able to manage? Sometimes it's something that you really want, and probably that person is the only person that sells it, and you don't have any other place to buy it from. How have you been able to manage bad attitudes, vendors' bad attitude? How have you been able to cope with it? Then what do you really hate the most? Yeah, have you ever called anybody out before? Like me now, you say I deliver food, and now what you see on my page is not what I deliver. Will you tag me and call me out on social media? Have you ever called anybody out on social media? This person is not what I ordered. I've seen a lot. Seriously, I've seen. If I want to continue today, it's going to take a whole day. But seriously, what is you guys take on this people not treating their customers right, or sometimes it's even the customers rep. It's not even the might not even be the owner of the business. It might be a sales rep or a receptionist or one of the staff that just talks down on customers. What do you think businesses should do better? How do you think they can do better? Do you think training staff is enough for people to? I even feel it's not. Sometimes it's not even the staff. Sometimes even the boss, the owner of the business themselves are the problem. Seriously, you see, it's this thing. It don't hang me for here, and I decided to share. So, what do you guys think? What do you guys think that we as business owners can do better? What do you think? Okay, I'm a well mannered person. I'm a well cultured person. I know how to talk to customers. Do you think? When I want to employ a staff, I should enroll them. I should do an orientation for them, or I should train them on how to talk to customers, how to deal with them. What do you think we can do better? Like, help us, because this thing, I think it's a pandemic in the Nigerian business. It's something we should curb. Thank you for watching this video. I'm sure I didn't bore you. I hope I didn't bore you. And after you watch it, and I know you are liking it, don't just comment and walk away. Please, I beg you. This is our first video on YouTube, and you don't just want to watch and walk away. You want to watch, like, and subscribe.